Dave Palumbo here with an RX Muscle news update. I have my good friend Ameen Alai on the other line with his son Kaiden. And Ameen, this is not one of these fun-loving episodes we normally do. We're not, this is a serious topic. And why don't you just fill in our RX Muscle community on what's going on over there?
Yeah, so a few weeks ago we went to see my family on vacation for my birthday. And on that trip, Kaiden was having a lot of pain, and we ended up coming home and taking him to the doctor and found out that he had stage 4 clear cell sarcoma, and he had tumors throughout his whole body. He had a bump on his head, which we thought was something that the dermatologist could remove, and we had that scheduled for when we came back, which was on the 4th, on June 4th. When they went to do the procedure, they realized that it wasn't what they thought it was. They weren't sure really what it was. And we followed the following day with the doctor about the pain in his leg. And that doctor took my wife aside and said that he has cancer, that we need to get him to the hospital. So we got him to the hospital, and they did the test. And the MRIs showed the tumor on his head that we ended up getting removed. 3 more in his head. There are 3 in his lungs. There was a giant 15-centimeter tumor on his kidney, which basically engulfed the entire kidney and rendered the kidney useless. And there were, I would say, at least 7 or 8 more between his hips, bones, and spine. Major ones on his leg, which is what was causing all the pain. So all the other tumors didn't cause him any pain. The only pain he had was from the leg, and it was at the point where he couldn't walk. So when we got the MRI test back, they did a PET scan, and they did the biopsy, and the biopsy showed that it was stage 4 clear cell sarcoma, which means it's spread everywhere. And they removed the kidney. They removed the kidney a few days ago. Actually, it was last week they removed the kidney, and he's recovered very well. Now he's out of the hospital. He's doing good. And would you tell a little bit about what's going on, Kaiden? Yeah.
Well, before they got the kidney out, I could walk. My leg was feeling much better. It is feeling better now. But now that the kidney's taken out, every time I try to walk, and on my right leg, when I put pressure on it, or too much pressure, it hurts my stomach, where the cut is.
Oh, so you're probably in a little bit of pain probably from that surgery. That's a big surgery you had, and you're doing pretty good. You're a tough guy, Not many kids would be, I mean, I couldn't even tell anything was wrong with you right now. You're looking so good.
It's amazing.
Now, is it true you want to be a YouTuber? Is that like, I know a lot of guys out there, that's like seems to be the new career choice of a lot of young kids now.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Can't hear you. Can you say it a little louder?
I can't hear you.
He said he wanted to know if you want to be a YouTuber. You want to be a famous YouTuber.
I want to be a gaming YouTuber.
A gaming? What's your game of choice?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Yeah, I see a lot of kids playing Minecraft. I'm afraid to play video games because I have a very addictive personality, Kaiden. So if I play them, I'll stop doing all my work, and then I won't be able to pay my bills. So I don't play video games.
I'm also that kid too.
Oh yeah, you do. Okay.
I'm that kid. You're that grown up. I guess we both have the same personality.
That's right. Yeah. Very addictive personality. Exactly.
He definitely zones out on the Minecraft.
Now,
when I get hooked onto it, I'm just like, it's for me.
Did you play against other kids online?
Yeah.
You do?
Play with other kids online.
I played when I was 8. I played Hunger Games, the Hunger Games.
Right.
with other players, but from that I never played it because my dad won't let me because it has to be connected to the internet.
Gotcha.
But we do have internet. He just doesn't want me to.
Yeah, but there's a lot of creepos online, Kaiden.
Yeah,
your
you gotta
father
be
wants
careful.
to protect you, so.
You got to be careful.
From the creepos.
Yeah, there might be.
And some of the creepos are bodybuilders out there too, so just stay away from those guys. Now, Kaiden, I got to tell you, you're a very brave young little boy because you have a very serious illness, and you weren't really complaining about it. You didn't have any symptoms prior to when you went to the doctor? You didn't know that anything was wrong with you?
No.
Wow, you're tough. You're tough out there. Now, how's the pain now? Are you in a lot of pain or?
When I'm still, I'm not in pain. When I start moving and start, like if I try to stand up or sit up, it would hurt my stomach.
Got you. Okay, well, you just had a major surgery last week, so I'm sure I'm sure by next week you're going to feel a lot better. When I was 17, I had my appendix taken out, and every time I would laugh or cough, it felt like someone was sticking a knife into me. So, it took about 2 weeks to go away.
I had the hernia operation a few times, and it was pretty bad. But man, I tell you, Dave, his scar is like that, and he's got one here, and they put a titanium plate in his head because the tumor went through the bone.
Oh wow!
So check this out if you can get a close up.
You're like the Terminator now, Kaiden.
He's Iron Man. He's totally Iron Man.
Wow.
You're bend down a little bit.
They did a good job. I can't even tell. That's great. What a great
scar.
Yeah,
they did a good job.
Yeah.
They did a good job.
You're lucky you're not like me and your father losing your hair, because now you have the hair covering it up.
I also have one on my stomach. It's about like that long.
So Dave, check this out. So when we went to the we went to the doctor and we asked him about the thing on his head, and I said, Doc, please tell me it's not a tumor. And he looked at me and what did he say, Kaiden?
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
That's a better Arnold impression than I do. I got to tell you, I'm feeling a little inadequate. Now, I hear you guys have set up a GoFundMe campaign. Give me the details on that, Ameen.
So we set up a GoFundMe campaign because the doctors are telling us that this is a stage 4 terminal cancer. And what we're doing is trying to increase the amount of time and quality of life that we can have with him while he feels like this before they do chemo. So just so you can get an idea, the statistics on the chemotherapy are 23% chance that he'll make it a year with chemo. Okay. We don't like those odds, so we're using everything we can. We found a Newcastle virus, which is a new remedy for a lot of cancer. It's been in Mexico. It's an aerosol. Basically, tells your immune system to fight the cancer, which your immune system usually accepts the cancer. So this and a few other treatments that we're going to do and just try our best to prolong chemotherapy and hopefully avoid it as much as possible.
Sure.
But right now there's a few hyperbaric chambers, oxygen treatment. There's a lot of different things that work if we do it in conjunction. So the GoFundMe page is www.gofundme.com/Kaidens Fight, Kaidens.
Yeah, we have it up on the screen. We got it up on the screen so people can see it.
Thank you so much.
Now, Kaiden, I got to tell you, you're a very brave young boy, and obviously your parents have been very honest with you about what's going on with your health. How have you accepted this? I mean, what does this mean to you? I mean, have you thought about what's going on, and how are you being so tough in this fight? Tell us.
I think the reason why I'm being so tough is because God gave me that choice to be really tough and to fight this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's you're like a real warrior. You're like a little Jedi warrior, handling this. And now I heard you hit a very good front double bicep pose. Let me see that one.
Shoulder front double bicep.
Wow. That's
I have a tree.
He's got a Christmas tree.
You
I
do.
have a tree on my back.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't.
I'll send you a picture of it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll send you a picture of it. So tell him your punchline.
Punchline.
Even though I have cancer.
Even though I have cancer, I'm still gonna fight for this, and I will stay alive for 3,344,340 million years.
You're a brave soul, Kaiden. We love you, and we're all praying for you. And I'm going to tell all the people out there in RX Muscle Land, all the viewers of this video, which will be a lot. Everyone's going to say a prayer for you, and we're going to all come together, and you're going to have all the healing energy from the heavens come down, and you're going to be cured of this. I know you are. And once again, everyone, if you could donate to the GoFundMe, go put a few nickels in there. Whatever you got extra, that's only going to help the fight. And I know Ameen has got every alternative therapy probably known to man on his little list, checklist that he's going to be going through. And I think we're going to beat this. We're going to beat this together. And I think that you have a very good mental outlook, Kaiden. And I want to tell you that I love you and that I want to see you get better. And so you can come back on this show and you can tell us how you beat this fight.
Dave, I wanted to use this opportunity to ask some of our former Mr. Olympias and some of my friends, Jay Cutler, if you're out there, if you hear this, please share this on your page. We go back a long time, and you just being Mr. Olympia and the presence that you have and the positivity that you can bring by sharing awareness about this can make a big difference for my son's life right now. And Dexter, remember me from back in '94. If you could put this on your page, I would really appreciate it. A lot of you guys out there, I love you. I love you very much. Kevin Lebroni, you know me from when I was 19 years old. You took me out to eat. God bless you, man. I see you doing really good. If you could share this, it would mean a lot to me. For those of you who know Tony Freeman's also helping raise money for this. So anybody, Phil Heath, you know me too from the gym. Please, if you could share this so your fans could donate anything. $5, $2, $1. It doesn't matter. You guys have millions of followers. If your followers could help a little bit, it would make the world of a difference in his life. I really appreciate it. God bless you all. Thank you so much for hearing us out.
And thank you, Ameen, and thank you, Kaiden, and keep fighting the fight. And give me one more front double bicep before we leave. All right. Make sure you donate to Kaiden's page. It's the GoFundMe page. We'll have it up in the listed in the comments below. Make sure you check that out. I'm Dave Palumbo with the RX Muscle Special News Update.